Good morning. I am going to guide you through my breakfast this morning, as I was up until midnight last night chopping vegetables for today's lunch, so I would have a packed lunch for school. I realized just how labor intensive this can be and how much planning goes into it. And it's really simple. It really only took me probably 15 or 20 minutes, maybe a half hour last night to prep my breakfast and my lunch. It's just not a half hour that I'm used to devoting. I'm used to rolling out of bread and grabbing whatever I want. So for breakfast this morning, I am making the green smoothie. It's out of the 30-Day Vegan Challenge by Colleen Patrick Godreau. I don't know if that's her surname, but 30-Day Vegan Challenge green smoothie. So I prepped everything last night to have it ready for this morning because I have about 10-15 minutes before I have to leave the house. I am not a morning person. Maybe that will change with my vegan diet. I also had some trouble falling asleep last night. I was in bed for about 3 hours before I fell asleep. I have ocean sounds that go for an hour on a timer and go off, and when they went off, I said, oh boy. And lots of time elapsed after that. I went for a run and did yoga yesterday, didn't drink, ate a vegan diet. I'm not sure why I was so wide awake, but I was, so. Alright. This does not involve any juicing. Well, I take that back. I juiced oranges last night in my juicer to have orange juice. But other than that, this doesn't require any juicing, just a normal blender. So, we're going to blend 1 or 2 ripe bananas, preferably frozen chunks from the freezer. I actually just cut these last night. I put them in a bag. 2 bananas I used because I really like bananas. They have a lot of potassium. Wash that bag. 1 or 2 apples, quartered, not peeled. I cut my apples last night too. They get a little bit brown, but that doesn't bother me, really. It saves me so much time and hassle in the morning that I'm really okay with that. One cup of pineapple chunks. I got these little prepackaged pineapples, and there's no sugar added or anything. It's just pre-measured pineapple. Probably not the most cost-efficient way to do it, but there wasn't good pineapple selection at my grocery. I live in the Northeast, and there wasn't any other frozen options. So that was what I had to do. 2 loosely packed cups of spinach. You can also substitute kale, chard, or other greens. I used 1 cup of kale and 1 cup of salad greens. I need a bigger blender here. Alright, we're not finished. This is an experiment. I'm going to skip a couple steps because I need to start blending. So it also calls for 1½ cups of cold water. I'm going to add some of my water and blend. Oh, that's not good. I spilled water. And then we'll see if we can fit the rest of the ingredients. We'll be back. Okay, so that did take about 5 or so minutes, literally, to blend. I probably need a new blender. I want a Vitamix so bad, but right now I'm struggling a little bit. I don't know why I'm sharing this on the internet, but my cell phone's turned off because I can't pay. I haven't paid my school tuition this month. I was late on my rent. I lost my bartending job, and I have a towel on the floor. And I got my shifts cut at work, so money's a little tight right now. Vitamix is not really in the picture. This is going to have to suffice. It's just a basic, sharp blender. I've had it for years. So, so to recap, I've added 2 frozen bananas, 2 apples quartered, not peeled, 1 cup of pineapple chunks, 2 loosely packed cups, 1 of kale, 1 of mixed greens. Now I am going to add a 1/2-inch piece of ginger peeled, 2 or 3 pitted dates. I chose 3. I went on the higher end of all her suggestions. 1½ cups of cold water. I did already add some of the water to get that other stuff mixing, so I'll add the rest of the water now. 1/4 cup juice, apple, pineapple, orange. I went with blood orange. I juiced last night. That's not really ideal. Juice starts to lose its nutrients pretty much within minutes. But like I said, this wasn't going to be happening this morning. I'm already running late. I'm already tired. As I get into a better schedule, maybe I can be more organized and juice in the morning. And then just 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed. Flaxseed is my new best friend, but I have heard that hemp seed is even better, so I'll be checking hemp seed out. So, top back on. Put it on. We'll give that 1 more minute. Okay. I have a shake cup I like to use. It's what I stored my water in overnight. Be a mess. So I have a lot of dishes to come home to. This is all going to be an adjustment, but I like to use my shake cup. If there are any remaining chunks or anything, I can make sure it's all mixed. I don't really do many protein shakes anymore, which is what this is pretty much designed for, but I do use it for all my smoothies. Ooh, it's really good. I wasn't sure how I was going to like it. It's really good. Now, I mixed 2 16-ounce glasses. That's what the recipe says. And as you probably saw, it did. So this is 16 ounces. This is probably about the same. I opted to make 2 instead of cut the recipe in half because this is all I'm having for breakfast, and I've got a really long day. Excuse me. And I have to leave for school. I'm going to be late. I packed a banana for a snack if I need it. And then for lunch, I'm bringing the sloppy col sandwich. Looks like that. It's bread. I made it the other day. You put hummus, and then I roasted a red pepper. So you put the on the hummus, you put the red peppers. You put sprouts, shredded carrots, avocado, tomatoes, and salad greens, and it's a really good sandwich. And I didn't want it to get soggy, so I cut up all the ingredients I needed and put them in separate little Tupperwares. And put bread in a bag and put that all in a lunchbox, so I will assemble my sandwich at school, and then I won't have a soggy sandwich. But I have about 8 hours of school, and then yoga, and then maybe a meeting, so this has to get me pretty far. So I made 2 glasses. Luckily it's delicious. I do have spirulina, but my spirulina has bee pollen in it, which I don't believe is vegan. So I opted not to add that this morning, but I sometimes add my spirulina mix to my smoothies in the morning. I hope you have a wonderful day and that this helps give you some inspiration. And I'm going to continue to record all my meals while I cook at home, and I'm vegan, so stay tuned. Most of them are not mine. They're taken out of cookbooks, but I do give credit where credit is due. And when you're starting out, I don't believe you need to know all the answers. It's great to follow recipes to learn new things, and then you can branch off from there with your own ideas. So that's it for now. Enjoy.